What was that?
Dad!
Oh,
Holy shit! Let's go right here. Oh!
oi. Okay, well, it's already there. Let me get another one.
Ơi, your goal fell down.
The gold fell down. All right, good morning, everybody. Here we are. Woon and I are going to start this very expensive venture. We are going to coat the inside of this with this waterproof material made by Crocodile called Flex Shield, and it's supposed to create a barrier to where it waterproofs and holds water in there, and it's safe for water tanks that are used for drinking and what have you, so the fish should be okay. Now, the idea behind this thing, and we started with a hell of a way here. I put the bag on this ledge here, and it fell down, but it didn't break. That's about $100 for that bag right there. And the last thing we needed is that thing falling down and busting and going every which way. But nope, it held. So anyway, you take that bag and you put 7 to 8 liters, and you can brush it or roll it on. You put one coat up and down, wait 30 to 90 minutes, and do a second coat this way. So I think what we're going to do is we will take and do this tank and move into this tank. And we will see how much it takes per tank, because we only have 5 bags that we bought. So if it's going to take too much, then we will have to do both coats in this one, and then do both coats on this one, and so on and so forth. And we have to go get some more. But we will make the decision as we go and see what happens. So the idea behind this thing is get this done, and it's recommended that you wait 7 to 14 days. So minimum we'll wait 1 week, but I think it'd be better if we wait 2 weeks. So it's fully cured and there is no problem. Now, because this stuff is very expensive and we've never used it, I think we're gonna wait until it's cured, fill this thing up, make sure that it's working, make sure that it's holding water, and then do this other side over here. Now, from the videos that I saw for the product, it was very encouraging, and as we all know, the internet never lies. So we're gonna try it out and see what happens and go from there. All right, we'll see you at the other end.
Top I will.
Oi. This is a funny thing because there's a certain way to do this thing, and you pull the string and it all goes. But I've never figured it out.
Yeah, it's always my problem also.
So I don't know. Anyway, this is a funny thing I just discovered. You take this bag, you go like this, and this whole thing bounces.
That's why it's called Flex Shield.
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. Let me see. There it is. I don't know how I did it, but there it is.
Needs to use the glove.
Yeah, I need to put my mask on. I left it over there by the toaster.
Because this is a cement.
Yeah.
You might allergy.
Yeah, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take the entire bag. We're gonna take the entire bag, put it in here and mix it. This is 8 liters, so I'm gonna put 8 liters of water, dump half of it, mix it, dump, and get it all done. Then according to the instructions, you have to wait 5 minutes, just let it rest. And then you have 1 hour to use it all up, which I don't think that would be a problem. So let me go ahead and do this. Turn it off, give me that little shovel. Let me mix half of it and then we'll add the other half and go from there.
What you doing? Look at your nose. Oh, here we go. I think it'd be pretty hard for that roller to put this on. You know what? Over there, by the outside kitchen, by the outside sink, there's a brush like this. Okay, so here it is. This stuff here, we have to figure out how thick to make it. And when it starts turning dark like that, it's dry. When it's still gray looking, it's still drying. And what I'm going to do is give everything a coat and to the next tank and the next tank, and then come back and give it a second coat. And then in 2 weeks, when we got water, we'll find out one way or the other. All right.
It's gonna be okay.
Yep. Expensive, always good.
Yeah, expensive is always good.
Always work.
Always work. And the thing about it is, if somebody has a secret to cheat, they're just not sharing. The problem here in Thailand is that nobody does this. They do a hole in the ground and put them there, and then they empty it, and then they go looking for the fish in the mud. And if they do concrete, it's only like a couple feet deep, and that's it. And if it leaks a little bit, what do they say in Thailand?
ไม่เป็นไร
No problem, who cares? It'll be okay. I think I'm getting the hang of how thick this thing's supposed to be. Lucky for us that this tank here didn't have much of a problem. It was holding really good, and in a few days it only lost like 1 centimeter or something. So that's pretty good. And that was probably due to evaporation.
Do you know that the first layer and the second one need to be cross, right? Like you make a pass, go like this, vertical and horizontal.
Yeah, but with the thing being curved, you go this way. The whole thing, the reason that they tell you to go this way and this way,
So it's covered.
so that you don't miss a spot. And if you have little ridges or whatever, it'll catch them whether you go up or down or sideways. It'll find a place to cover it, but as long as you pay attention and make sure that everything is covered properly, it's okay. It doesn't matter which way it goes as long as it covers. 100%. Especially if it has a lot of
little ridges and things, you know. You want to make sure that you go in both directions. But it's okay. One direction is okay. And the hardest thing is to do it the first time, you know. And since this is our first time, and probably our last time, we'll have a chance to try again. Unless you want to spend a gazillion dollars to do something else. But if it works, then it's worth the money. If it doesn't work, what a waste. Okay.
Alright, wait 30 minutes minimum.
Oh, I gotta do the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the floor.
Until you get here and then you walk up.
I'm gonna do the floor and then we'll do the next one.
Okay.
Then we'll come back and do the second.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we started 2.5 hours ago. And you can see a definite line there. All of this has one coat. The floor has one coat. And we had a little bit left over. So we gave from this corner here all the way around to right there a second coat. So this stuff here is kind of like a cement with rendering sand and some kind of glue plastic type of stuff, because as it's drying you get this stickiness and kind of like a plastic film type of thing on it. So yeah, what I discovered is I thought one little bag with 8 liters of water, how long can it take? Well, let me tell you, because this stuff is kind of thick and sticky and stuff, it takes a long time. It took us 2.5 hours to do one bag. So, on the next one,
We have a new plan.
what are we going to do on the next one, Woon?
We're gonna start a half of tank, a half of ratio of the cement thing, because it's thick very quick.
Yeah, so we're going to mix half a bag, and then once we finish that, we will do the other half, because this stuff starts getting thicker and thicker as it dries.
Yeah, and
And-
since it's dry, you cannot add any water.
No,
You need to throw it away.
Yeah, and not only that, the thicker it gets, the harder it is to spread. Plus, it's not going to adhere like when it's freshly mixed. Now, the other thing is, once you finish, I would suggest to you that you take that tub that you are using and clean it 100%, because this stuff starts getting thick and then you're going to have little pieces falling off in there and it's just going to be a mess. So take the time, clean your roller, clean your brush, clean your tub, and each time you mix a bag, you don't have to do this when you go from half a bag to the remaining half a bag, but each time that you finish a bag, I would say stop, clean everything, and start all over.
Yeah, and the other thing that we're gonna change is I had, in my mind, it was gonna roll very quickly, blah, 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 just like paint. It doesn't. So what I was gonna do is do all the walls of the 4 tanks and the floors too, but all first coat, then come back and do the second coat, 3 hours. You go to one end, come back, boom, boom, boom. No, never happened. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to do both coats on the first tank. Whatever we have left over goes to the second tank. Do both coats, and so on until we're done, or ran out of that flex shield, one or the other. All right, so we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna mix half a bag and go from there.
Okay.
All right, bye for now. Okay, so here is the end of the day. On the first day, we got the first tank done here. We just finished the second tank, and there was a little bit left over, and Woon is going around and getting the edges because they're really hard to get with the... Shh, I'm recording.
Oh.
It's really hard to get with the roller. You can get about 90% of it, but then you have lines here and there, so she's going to go ahead and knock it out with the brush. Tomorrow's another day. We'll continue on the tanks, and the idea is to get these 4 done so they can cure for 14 days. I think we're going to go the whole 14 days like they suggest, 7 to 14. We're going to go 14 to make extra sure that it's cured and ready for water. You know, haste makes waste, so we're just going to wait. And we had originally bought 5 bags, and the way it's running about a bag and a half per tank. So 2 tanks, we've gone through 3 bags, and we called down to the store where we bought them, Home Pro. They only had 6 bags, so we're gonna go and pick them up before they run out, because the way things work around here is everything comes from Bangkok. And right now, because of the virus going around, Bangkok basically shutting down, so the rest of Thailand would starve because there's no supplies coming out. And I have always said that every city should have a supply depot, so you stage things, and as they're needed, they're right there. So the way it is right now, everything's in Bangkok, and the guy with the key went home, so there you go, nothing for you. Anyway, we're gonna pick up 6 and keep on going here and see what happens. The story goes is that they're gonna shut down the majority of the businesses other than places that you can get food and stuff like that, but we're gonna make sure we have some, so no matter what, we can continue this, because once it's done, we're looking at 14 days of waiting. So I want to get them done, and they can sit around and cure all they want, and then at the end of 14 days, I will start filling these tanks up and go from there. I want to get some fish in here. And you, Woon, you want to get some fish in here? Oh, there's a fish in there already. Yeah, swimming. And this character here wants to jump in, so we're going to have fish. Nope. Nope, no fish, because this character will eat him. Yep.
Yeah.
Go get him, go get him. Who is it? All right, so we'll let you know how things go. See you.
Bye
Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย